Welcome here to the Estadio de Dragao in Porto. It's Group C, Italy against Sweden. Italy lost their first group game by 2-0 against Denmark, while Sweden they beat Bulgaria by 2-0. Goals from Ibrahimovic and Svensson. So here, Sweden know a win here, and they are through. And because of what happened between Bulgaria and Denmark earlier on today, that finished 2-2, Italy will be eliminated if Sweden win. Italy win, and this group is literally wide open. So there's the Italian side for you, and there's the Swedish side. So it's Italy who will get us underway here in Porto. Here's Dragao. Pavelli. Still Pavelli. Oh, just couldn't quite keep that in. Osterland. Finds Milberg. Out to Lundberg. Still Lundberg. It's a lovely ball right across, and it's headed away. Totti finds Pirlo. Into Vieri. Still Vieri. Still Vieri. Finds Camoranesi. Nice little turn up by Camoranesi to Zambrotta. Into Camoranesi. And that's cleared up fields. Nesta should deal with that. Fiori. Out to Dragao. Finds Fiori. Pirlo. Totti. Fiori. And that's just gone wide from Fiori. Kallstrom finds Nilsson. Into Svensson. Bit of space for Svensson. Can save that, but Sweden still have it. Ibrahimovic and Toldo, who's in goal today for Buffon with the save. So Italy know they win, and this group's going to be wide open going into the final group game. Defeat for Italy against Sweden, and they will be out. They will be going home with one game left to play. Isaacson. Here's Milberg. Kallstrom. Ibrahimovic. Kallstrom. Larson. Waiting for his first goal of this tournament. And that's going to be a free kick, as Dragao has just been called over, and Toldo will cover that for Italy. Here's Totti. Ibrahimovic. Finds Lundberg. Kallstrom. Svensson. Larson. Finds Ibrahimovic. To Larson. Straight at Toldo. He bowls it out to Favelli. Fiore. So after that bright start from Italy, Sweden seem to have gathered their composure. Wallstead. Heilby. Svensson. Up to Nilsson. By Svensson. It's a lovely ball in, and there's header, and it's 1-0 Sweden. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his second of the tournament. And just as we were saying, after a bright start from Italy, Sweden started to find their composure a bit and started to get control of this game. Svensson's ball in, finds Ibrahimovic, and it's 1-0 Sweden. So do Italy have a response? Still plenty of time in this game, but as it stands, Sweden will be going through on 6 points. There is Lundberg for Sweden. And Italy, they will be going out as Denmark are on 4 points. So there's Ibrahimovic. So there's a lot riding on this for the Italians. Here's Wallstead. Heilby. So Wallstead finds Nilsson. Hallström. Larson. Over the ball. Ibrahimovic finds Lundberg. Still Lundberg. Still going. Svensson and Toldo with the save. Svensson, he was unmarked. And Italy, at the minute, they just seem to be a bit all over the place. And Trapattoni, he's got a job on here to try and guide Italy into the quarterfinals. Just seems to be a completely different approach from Italy as it was in the World Cup, a team that finished 4th in that tournament. They just do not seem to be the same at this moment in time. Like I say, there's still time left in this game. Here's Dragao. Not taking anything away from Sweden. They've got a talented squad. So here's Lundberg. Finds Ibrahimovic. Into Lundberg. And Zambrotta goes to that. Toldo. Totti finds Fiore. Dragao. Fiore. With the space to run into. Well kept in. It's gone all the way across and it's cleared up fields. Cannavaro finds Zambrotta. Here's Fiore. Zambrotta. Cannavaro. Zambrotta. So Cannavaro. Fiore. Pirlo. Couldn't quite find Cameronese. And I'll go all the way back to Isaacson. Totti. Lundberg. Plays it up to Ibrahimovic. He finds Henrik Larsson. Ibrahimovic still continuing his run. And Larsson couldn't quite find him. That was good defending that. Here's Svensson. Finds Wolstead. Up to Nielsen. It's a ball in. Leaping header. And Toldo will go with that quite comfortably. So about 9 minutes to go before half time. Here's Perlo. Finds Totti. Totti's effort. Ooh. And now one far away. From Totti's effort. Good effort that. Right. By Totti. Here's Vieira. Francesca. Totti. Here's Fiore. Clips it forward. It's headed away again. Larsson. Plays it up to Ibrahimovic. He finds Lundberg. Ibrahimovic is looking for Larsson, but here's Totti. Finds Vieri. Into Di Vaio. Here's Ibrahimovic. He finds Larsson, and again, good defending that by Nesta. Cannavaro goes long. So we approach half time. Cannavaro. Perlo. Into Fiore. Finds Favali. And that is going to be a throw in to Sweden. Long ball upfields. Favali finds Fiore. This is looped up in the air. Heineby finds Lundberg. Svensson. Wolstead. It's headed away. And there's Di Vaio. 1 minute of added time at the end of this first half. Cannavaro finds Zambrotta. Up to Cameronese. Perlo. Kallström. Into Larsson. Zambrotta. And that is half time. Here in Braga. So here in Porto. It's Italy 0, Sweden 1. So just 2 attempts for Italy. They've had a bit more of the possession. Sweden, they've had 8 attempts on goal and scored 1 of them. It's going to be a big half-time team talk this for Trapattoni and his men. As it stands, Italy are heading out with a game to play, and Sweden, they'll be heading to the quarter-finals. The reason Italy will be heading out is because it finished earlier today. Bulgaria 2, Denmark 2, which means Denmark are on 4 points. So as it stands, Italy can only finish on 3. So welcome back here to Porto. It's Italy 0, Sweden 1. Ibrahimovic with his second of the tournament. Are Italy going to have a response? What type of team talk was Trapattoni giving his side? So as it stands at the minute, the Azzurri, the team that finished 4th at the 2002 World Cup, are bowing out to the Euro 2004. Here is Lundberg with this corner for Sweden. And it comes and it's headed away. Totti finds Camoranesi. Up to Vieri. Back to Camoranesi. Melberg. Osterland. Melberg. Osterland. Kallström. Melberg. Finds Lundberg. Into Svensson. Up to Nilsson. It's cleared away. There's Totti. Finds Fiori. Svensson now wins it back for Sweden. Here's Kallström. Into Lundberg. Last turn. Defending that. Here's Nilsson. Still Nilsson. Fiori wins it now for Italy. Pavali finds Pirlo. Up to Camoranesi. Into Pirlo. Good sliding challenge, but Pirlo gets it back. Still got it as Pirlo. Zambrotta. There's Larson. It's just cut out by Zambrotta, and that's a lovely ball forward, and Isaacson comes out and gathers that. Bowls it out to Lundberg. There's Kallström. Finds Henrik Larsson. Up to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic gets his head to it, and Larsson in the overhead. Not troubling Toldo. It still remains Italy 0, Sweden 1. There's Fiori. Up to Totti. Finds Vieri. Oh, and it's a mistake. And Vieri. Oh! He knows he should have done better there. Sweden didn't clear the lines, and a bit of fortune. An open goal, and Christian Vieri put it wide. That was a huge chance for Italy. There they come again. Here's Pirlo. Finds Totti. Vio did well there to keep that in, and that was a brilliant ball in. They're headed away. Pavali. Vio. This header. This equaliser. 1-1. Camoranesi. Just what the Italians needed, and that's, I suppose, made up for Christian Vieri's effort just a few moments ago that went wide. But that's the response that the Azzurri needs. Italy 1, Sweden 1. It's game on here in Porto. Here's Svensson. Mahalby finds Kallström. Osterland. Kallström. Lundberg. Camoranesi finds Totti. He finds Vieri. Just trying it out. Here's Svensson. Ibrahimovic. Pirlo disagrees there with the referee's decision to give Sweden a free kick. There's Ibrahimovic. Larsson out to Melberg. And there's Larsson. Toldo come rushing out. And luckily there was a defender there to clear it. Says Kallström. Finds Lundberg. Melberg. Headed away. Totti. Fiori. Vio. Pavali. Back to Nesta. Fiori. Finds Vio. That's going to be a throw into Italy. Vio. That goal seems to have lifted the Azori. And here's Wallstead. Finds Svensson up to Ibrahimovic. Lundberg. And now here's Pirlo. Finds Camoranesi, the Italian goal scorer. And Camoranesi's got a bit of space to run into. And Camoranesi's effort. And there's the rebound. And it's scrambled away. On offside was Dragao. Perotta comes on for Italy, and Anderson comes on for Sweden. Here's Mahalby. Osterland finds Melberg. Lundberg. Anderson. Ibrahimovic. Larsson finds Svensson. Wallstead. Nielsen. So Wallstead, and he was offsides. Free kick to Italy. Toldo. Ibrahimovic. Finds Lundberg. Anderson. Saved that by Toldo. Big 20 minutes or so for these two sides. This is Pirlo. Nice turn. Perotta. Camoranesi. Bit of fortune there as Italy get it back. Zambrotta. Into Pirlo. Pirlo turns. Pirlo drives. And Isaacson will gather that. Here's Nielsen now for Sweden. End-to-end stuff this is. Both sides are not settling for a point here. Pirlo's ball. Dragao. Isaacson with a save. Here's Pirlo. Larsson now for Sweden. Finds Nielsen. And that's going to be a corner. Lundberg to take this corner for Sweden. Lundberg takes it and it's headed away. Svensson drives it. And Toldo with the save. Here's Zambrotta. End to end here in Porto. Camoranesi. Finds Perotta to Totti. Pirlo. Larsson now for Sweden. He finds Ibrahimovic. Nielsen. Here's Nesta. Cannavaro. Pirlo. Perotta. Out to Zambrotta. Cross for the ball. So here's Nielsen. Still Nielsen. Still Nielsen, still going away. Plays it into Wallstead. And finds Lundberg, and Lundberg drives. Oh, just wide. Freddie Lundberg. That was an effort that. It had Toldo scrambling across. Karadi comes on now for Vieri. Toldo with a big boot upfield. And 10 minutes or so left. Are we going to get any drama here in Porto? Here's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro. Zambrotta. Into Pirlo. Finds Zambrotta. Camoranesi. Lundberg retrieves that for Sweden. Here's Anderson. Osterland. Mahalby. Wallstead. To Nielsen. Here's Dragao. Zambrotta. Toldo Goes long. Ibrahimovic. Svensson. Ibrahimovic. Larson. That shot was blocked. Camoranesi. Totti. Into Karadi. Melberg. Back to Isaacson. Favali. Nilsson. Totti. Finds Di Vaio. Into Totti. Camoranesi. Plays it back, but it's given away. That's not long. Here's Larson. Finds Anderson. About 3 minutes plus stoppage time here left to play. Are we going to get a late winner? As here is Totti. He clips it forward. Di Vaio picks it up. Di Vaio's ball in. And Sweden haven't cleared it. Pirlo. Lucic comes on for Wallstead, but it's a corner with a couple of minutes to go. Pirlo, headed away. Here's Anderson. Lundberg finds Anderson to Nelson. He finds Ibrahimovic. Still Ibrahimovic. And in the end, Zambrotta gets across. Needs to go upfield though, this for Italy. Here's Pirlo. Finds Perotta at Camoranesi. Here's Melberg. Osterland finds Svensson. Nelson into Larson. Still Larson. And that's it. It's all over here in Porto. Italy 1, Sweden 1. So this group is still wide open. So it's finished here. Italy 1, Sweden 1. So Denmark and Sweden both on 4 points now. Italy and Bulgaria are both on 1. It's literally any of these sides could still go through, with Sweden having to play Denmark on the last game and Italy having to play Bulgaria in the last game. Anything can happen now in this group. Italy 1, Sweden 1.